Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Turn starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. Fights through the tackler. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Wolverines. Just ran away from the defense. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's in.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes have first and 10 here. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Canes moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on on schedule as a play caller, that's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick widens out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the single back takes the handoff.
Boy, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play caller is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's got it inside the 15. still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down. Looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they can.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
That's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Gonna run it. It's Wells. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. Touchdown, Wolverines. This passing game is still on fire. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Heading left after the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That one moves the ball across the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on third down, using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running through the tackle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Great cut there. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. And the Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
And he'll get there. Touchdown for the U. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Direct snap to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and too short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get... And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to extend the play. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. He's looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short from the 1st down marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And the defense tackles him, which should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Has the first down and more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. The Hurricanes keep the football on the move.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And Canes getting set on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the...
And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And that sets up a return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap as a design quarterback keeper. Got the 1st down, now looking for more. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
The Canes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking for his big tight end. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They go with a direct snap. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far tonight.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. They hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the time.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the offense is still on the field. They're only 1 for 4 on 4th down plays so far. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down.
Here we go.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Hand off to the back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun running play call. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's complete downfield. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Canes will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And now another deep ball here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense starts with excellent field position. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. It's a fumble. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Hand off to the single back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And there's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Testing the right side here. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.